Hey guys, welcome back to Infidelity Stories. Make sure like and subscribe to the channel for more spicy stories. Now, let's get into story video.
I feel like I'm forcing the divorce. First time making a full post. Mostly been comment replies. For context, I found out my 42 male, wife 44 female, had been cheating on me with old college flame, her forbidden fruit, as she said, for 6 months, August'21 February'22, nearly 4 months ago, and it devastated me. We have been married for almost 17 years, October, and we have 3 kids, 16 male, 15 male, 13 female, a home, pets. Everything. She had been essing him, Mike, for 6 months, and in all honesty, I think they met up at some point to hammer it out. But she completely denies this. The level of essing via the LinkedIn messaging app that was taking place was straight out of A and extremely explicit. They exchanged videos of each of them. You get the idea. I took photos and have full evidence of it all. Once I went into sleuth mode, I realized that she had been chatting with other men online, one from Germany, we live in the US, from 2020, and another from her hometown since 2011. There were a bunch of deleted messages between them on FB Messenger. So I know something went down that she had to hide. Unsure if that was just an emotional affair or something bigger, I have no way of knowing. We are now almost 4 months out with divorce papers being prepped now by my attorney. I have tried to get her to see the light of our marriage and how much we were in love. But it was mainly how I was in love. She just wouldn't budge on getting counseling, zero remorse, and it took her forever to say she was truly sorry. Meanwhile, I've been in therapy for nearly 3 months, reading books and trying to understand where I went wrong. I finally was recommended the book Leave a Cheater, Gain a Life, and it changed how I saw everything, and it helped to put me on track for divorce. I guess I need to read it again. We've had some serious conversations in the last few weeks about divorce and have agreed to split everything amicably down the middle and to try and be friends at the end of all of this, since we'll be in each other's lives for quite a while. She is beginning to see the light of how much I was actually doing and holding the family together for the last 10 plus years. I was the one that always worked. She was a stay-at-home mom, which was 100% her choice. We had always made plans that she wanted to get a job once the kids went to school. But that was till 8 years ago, and she just now got a job 3 weeks after D-Day. Her claim is that she never wanted this lifestyle, being the stay-at-home mom she turned into. I'm starting to wonder if this was an exit affair. I asked her this last Sunday if she even wanted to be married, and she instantly replied with zero hesitation, no, not right now. The hardest part about all of this is that she is completely non-emotional about it all. She said she used to sit at home while I was at work and cry to herself about where she was and how she was living. Understand that we live in a great neighborhood, 3,000 square feet home, pool, 2 nice cars, etc. It's not like we've had a SHT life. She never said anything to me about it when asked why not, she just said I don't know. I hate divorce. Some because of religious reasons, but mainly because I have always wanted a family with kids, pets, and women that loved me. I've realized over these past few months that I've given up a lot of myself and have become seriously codependent on our relationship. Which sucks. It's something I'll be talking to my therapist about next week. Now that the divorce is coming along, I can't help but feel like I'm forcing it. She said she doesn't want to be married. But is it because of me? Is it because of me pushing her away? I didn't realize I had or was, her claim. Maybe if I wasn't so codependent on her, then maybe she'd still want me? All these stupid questions keep coming to mind. Her being so okay with moving on just doesn't seem right after 17 years and a huge life together. It feels like there is way more to the story, or maybe she's just so far gone from the relationship that she's essentially already gone completely? I don't know. I guess I just need some advice and maybe some perspective on things. Edit. Thank you all so much for the advice and perspectives on everything. I am doing so much better than I was at the start of the day. Having people that have gone through this, which sucks that we are all part of this club, and the advice from their experiences has helped tremendously. I cannot thank you all enough. Update, I've posted here, mostly replies, but I did have one main post that detailed everything out. I feel like enforcing divorce, that I posted about 1-2 months ago. Since then, I, 42 male, have served my STBXW, 44 female, in the beginning of June, and it's been a hell of a hard thing to do. But I had to. For context, October is 17 years married, 3 kids, 16 male, 15 male, 13 female, and always thought I'd have the amazing life/wife that I always dreamed of when I was younger. That all blew up in February 2022. So here I am, on my birthday in another country, from Aus/US, on a 2 weeks work trip to Europe, and it has seriously helped me in number 1, Getting away from her for 2 solid weeks with a bonus of NC and only texting/calling the kids, and number 2, a chance to reflect on what I've been missing throughout my last 17 years with her. I've been able to mentally make a list of what I want in my next relationship and qualities in someone that I will eventually someday meet. I love to travel, and my amazing company is 100% cool with me bringing along my spouse to trips all over the world. In fact, when I signed on with this company a few years ago, one of the major perks I was looking forward to was traveling with her. She would have been able to go on this amazing EU trip with me. But she screwed that up for herself, and I made sure to remind her before I left by saying if SHT hadn't blown up, I would have loved to have you go with me to Europe. It's going to be amazing. She stumbled her thoughts for a few minutes and then began to come up with reasons why she wouldn't like it. Roll_eyes. GIF okay whatever. When this is all over and I'm finally divorced and I have someone that actually wants to be with me, they will have an amazing man that will love them to the ends of the earth. I'll finally have someone that I can share my life with that actually wants to be there and actually wants to have a good time. Sorry for the wall of text. But I just wanted to reflect on a few things that have been going through in my head over this past week during my break of her. The best part is I still have a week to go and I'll be hitting Prague via train through a few different countries. Going to EU on my birthday has seriously been crazy therapeutic for me in so many ways. Story 2. Caught my fiancé cheating, he didn't even care. I don't know why I'm even writing this post. I should just move on and drop this, but I can't wrap my mind around it and it is tormenting my mind month and a half later. So a little backstory: I met this person 3.5 years ago when I moved to this new country. We became friends at first, then I guess situationship for a month or two and real-timeship. It wasn't perfect the first 8 months, but I guess being in a new place, not knowing many people, felt like I should hold on to him and give him a chance. After the 8 months, I can say it became perfect. I finally got the attention, the love, the connection. Well, 2 months after that I found out that he cheated 8 months in our relationship and we broke up. He begged me, was crying, wanted to kill himself, so I gave him another chance and I said it would be the last one. He proposed to me and treated me great, got close to my family, to my friends, I got close with his parents, etc., and that shit lasted for 2 more years. End of August I felt he slowly started to distance himself and I noticed that he is getting depressed. I talk to him, if not every then almost every day, that I will be here for him, that I will help him, etc., but no response. The only response I got from him is that he is tired of everyone, himself included. In December I found text messages again and I threw up immediately. I just remember that the last messages were her saying text me more, him saying I am not alone, her saying oh have a fun night with your girlfriend. I literally wanted to punch them both when I saw the emoji and the text, then him asking her what is wrong and she replying that she was on her way to come over, but now that I am at his house she is back home. I felt like my world fell apart. I scrolled up and they started texting beginning of November, but literally the first text was I'm texting you on your new number, so probably they texted even more. Well, the SHT that he said later haunts me more. The typical excuse, I didn't do anything, we only texted. That is still cheating, idiot, but her last message literally proved to me that it wasn't only texting. However, this time wasn't like the last time, and that is what startled me the most. He basically said he lost feelings since the summer because of his depression and that he doesn't regret anything. Man, that f-king hurt. If you think cheating hurts, having no remorse, not even false remorse, hurts even more. I lost almost 40 pounds since then. I lost my appetite, lost my will to live. Maybe the only thing I wanted to hear was yay I effed up, I'm sorry. But I guess I'm never getting that apology. Don't get me wrong, of course I'm not taking him back in any way. I just can't wrap my mind how a person who healed you, who begged for you, who became best friends with your father, who planned his future with you, could become so cold and destructive. Update: we texted a few times after we broke up and I know NC is the way regardless if you want to make up or move on. And I stand by that now, but in those moments, I can't understand this man. First it's I lost feelings because of things going on in my life and I have to fix them alone, you can't help me. Then when I finally accepted that that's that and I texted him okay I accepted, I have to move on and I can't change the minds of those who don't love me, so I wish you all the best. He replied you don't know what's in my head and how I thought of you or what I think about you right now. I didn't reply anything to that message. First, you admit you lost feelings, then you're saying that I don't know what's in your mind.